Raid the fridge and grab some nachos. This is the update from May 31st, 2014.
Update required.
Content ID has been a huge issue here on YouTube these days, as companies are getting stingy about what they do and do not allow content creators to monetize. One of the forerunners of this, at least when it comes to gaming, is none other than the nostalgia machine that is Nintendo. But this war on Content ID may have just changed for the better. Nintendo has announced an affiliate program that creators can use to earn some cash on their vids of Nintendo games. Previously, videos with Nintendo content in them that were flagged for ID could stay live on YouTube by allowing Nintendo ads to be placed on those videos. Revenue from the ads would be split between Nintendo and YouTube, but not by the content creator themselves. If they didn't allow the ads, then they would need to remove the monetization or to remove the video completely. This new program, however, will allow the channel that posted the video to receive a cut of the profits. This means that instead of the basic two-way split between the channel and YouTube, or three-way split with a partnered channel between the channel, partnered network, and YouTube, videos that use the Nintendo affiliate program will have an extra percentage split that will go directly to Nintendo themselves. It's not yet been revealed as to what the revenue splits will exactly be in the affiliate program once it does start, and Nintendo still has to consent on the video in question. While this is great because it means that content creators who want to monetize videos with Nintendo content in them can through this affiliate program, it still doesn't give people the freedom to monetize any video they've created that they want to. Nintendo still holds all the cards, since if they don't happen to like the video, they can still decline any monetization of it. Of course, though, you can still upload videos without any monetization, and hopefully they won't have to do so for this one considering the amount of Nintendo in it, and not for Concentrate. Speaking of Nintendo, they've recently signed a deal with Unity Technologies, the developer of the Unity game engine. This agreement allows for both first and third-party developers to have pro-level access to the engine's development tools for the Wii U. Unity has quickly become a popular engine for both veteran and novice developers, and it has been used for games such as Rochard and the upcoming Oddworld New and Tasty. This is a great thing for the Wii U, as this deal includes porting over around 1.2 million Unity licensed games. While none of these ports are exclusives, of course, this deal will hopefully bring some much-needed developers to the console. They really could use some, most definitely. Developers using Microsoft's Xbox Live Indie Games program have had a hard time this month, as many of them have been getting errors when trying to access payment history for the games. One post dates this issue starting back to May 8th, with the latest post about the issue saying that it still hasn't been fixed as of May 30th. While it seems that some developers have still been able to receive payouts for their games, one specifically states that they can't pay their people until they receive the information on this particular page about their game. After multiple devs reporting the issue to Microsoft, it seems few have actually gotten any kind of response from the company. Xbox indie games have been having issues for a while now, and it seems that companies like Sony and Nintendo are making steps to include more indies, while Xbox is losing the grasp on them that it previously had. Hopefully this issue will be fixed up soon, but it does bring up the question of what caused it to happen in the first place. Is Microsoft reworking the indie games program, or are they slowly getting rid of it entirely? We don't know, we'll just have to wait and see. Well, we've talked about both Microsoft and Nintendo so far, and now it's time to turn our attentions to Sony, as their up-and-coming PS4 exclusive, the Order 1886, has been delayed again, this time until early 2015. CEO Ru Weerasuriya of Ready at Dawn Studios has proven that unfortunately their game will not be ready at dawn, as he had this to say about the current delay. As we look to bring the experience to the players, we've decided to spend some extra time to deliver on the promise that we had made when we first introduced the game. Personally, I think this is a good thing, as if a game isn't ready to ship, it shouldn't be forced to ship. But of course, this game has been talked about since around the release of the PlayStation 4, so it would be about time that it actually got out on the market. Along with this announcement, though, was some new information for the game with the reveal of Blackwater, a substance which grants characters with both physical and mental upgrades. What all these upgrades are and how exactly the black water will be used within the game has still yet to be seen. My thought is that it sounds something similar to the potions from a game like The Witcher, allowing players to have temporary abilities depending upon which potion that they specifically use, or in this case, which black water thing they decide to use. Lastly, we end today on a bit of a sad note, as EA has shut down Mythic Studios. Mythic, the company behind such games like Warhammer Online, Ultima Online, and The Dark Age of Camelot, has recently been focusing only on mobile games for EA. They've most recently put out a modern version of Dungeon Keeper on the iOS. Their version of Dungeon Keeper was a free-to-play game and filled with ridiculous amounts of microtransactions that quickly caused it to become the example of how not to make a free-to-play game. A EA representative had this to say about the closure. We are closing the EA Mythic location in Fairfax, Virginia, as we concentrate mobile development in our other studio locations. We are working with all of the impacted employees to provide assistance in finding new opportunities, either within EA or with other companies via a upcoming job fair. While it's no real big surprise to see something like this happen after the debacle that was Dungeon Keeper, it's hard to say that any of these issues were really the fault of Mythic or if they were the fault of EA. It's always sad to see a developer close its doors, especially one like Mythic, who has been around since 1995. If something good does eventually come out of this closure, it will be that EA will rethink how to handle free-to-play mobile games in the future. And now, a dramatic reading of Timber by Pitbull featuring Kesha. It's going down, I'm yelling timber, you better move, you better dance. Let's make a night you won't remember. I'll be the one you won't forget. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. These big giddy boys and their dig giddy dogs. I have 'em like Miley Cyrus. Clothes off, twerking in the bras and thongs. Timber. Face down, booty up. Timber. That's the way we like to. What? Timber. I'm slicker than an oil spill. She say she won't, but I bet she will. Timber. Swing your partner round and round. End of the night, it's going down. One more shot, another round. End of the night, it's going down. Swing your partner round and round. End of the night, it's going down. One more shot, another round. End of the night, it's going down. It's going down, I'm yelling timber. You better move, you better dance. Let's make a night you won't remember. I'll be the one you won't forget. It's going down, I'm yelling timber. You better move, you better move, you better dance, you better dance. Let's make a night you won't remember. I'll be the one you won't forget, you won't forget. Look up in the sky. It's a bird, it's a plane. Nah, it's just me. Ain't a damn thing changed. Live in hotels, swing on planes. Blessed to say, money ain't a thing. Club jumping like LeBron now. Volley. Order me another round, homie. We about to clown. Why? 'Cause it's about to go down. Swing your partner round and round. End of the night, it's going down. One more shot, another round. End of the night, it's going down. Swing your partner round and round. End of the night, it's going down. One more shot, another round. End of the night, it's going down. It's going down, I'm yelling timber. You better move, you better dance. Let's make a night you won't remember. I'll be the one you won't forget. It's going down, I'm yelling timber. You better move, you better dance. Let's make a night you won't remember. I'll be the one you won't forget. This has been a dramatic reading of Timber by Pitbull featuring Kesha. Thank you. Today's featured channel is Bored. These guys are all about board games, classic and newer. They've got a pretty good sense of humor and have covered both familiar names and some strange oddities in the short time that they've existed. If you're curious about what kind of games people play when they aren't of the video kind, you definitely want to check them out. Before I go, I just want to let you know about the latest Jumpstart developer interview. This time I got the chance to talk to Montgomery Goulet from Maestro Interactive about their Kickstarter for Luna's Tale, a beautiful hand-painted 2D platformer. Be sure to check it out if you get the chance. Thanks for watching, I've been MegapieMan, and you've just been updated.
Update complete.